Hi, this is Corey from Performance Warehouse. I'd like to introduce you to My Place for Parts. It's a new website from Performance Warehouse that's built specifically for your account. It's going to give us a hard parts, vehicle, make, model lookup. We can also do supplies and accessories, has a full aftermarket and OEM interchange, and comes complete with a shopping cart and a checkout. You can order directly off of this site. There are many features. I just want to get a basic startup going, so I just want to cover in this segment the vehicle parts lookup and many different informational things we can get from there. So first, let's go with looking up vehicles. We can go with the standard year, make, model. So I'm going to choose 2008, Chevrolet, Malibu, engine size, and we're to the category list. Second way we can look up parts is going to be, I'm just going to type in 08 Malibu, hit enter, select the engine size, and we're ready to go. And the third way is going to be by VIN number. So here we are at the VIN number field. I'm going to go ahead and put my VIN number in, hit enter, and it gives me my vehicle. I'm at the categories list and I'm ready to go. So now let's look up some parts. Okay, so here we have two ways of looking at parts, and I'm going to do that and show you some features as we look them up. Got the 08 Malibu in here. I'm going to go ahead and choose belts and cooling. The second group here I can choose as many as I like, and it'll bring it up on my list. And as I bring it up here, anything that's highlighted can be clicked on. So for instance, I'm going to look at this serpentine belt. I can click on that, and that brings up a picture of the belt, gives me OE information, gives me size information, and some technical information. This page is also printable. Along with that, in this particular case, they have a routing diagram. And here you can print this off to send that back out with your customer so he knows how to put his belt on correctly. Anything that's got a manufacturer's logo, you can click on that, and that brings up a page where it'll direct you to their home page, their online cataloging, get some product information or any promotions and technical information that you need. Next over will be the quantity required for that car, and here's the checkout cart, and then how many is available at the warehouse. Here's the drop-down list, and check the other warehouses as well. And then scrolling down here, I'll go ahead and click on the water pump. And here again, I get the picture, make sure I'm getting the right part for the customer. The second way to look up some parts is if you don't want to mess around with the category list, you can just go up here to part type and type in what you're looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and put in transmission filter. And it asks me filter kit automatic. Click on that. Hit the arrow button over. And now comes the information. So again, I can go ahead and look at the filter and make sure I'm getting the right one. Another neat feature here now is once I'm in that location, I can go over here to this box, and there's going to be a drop-down list, and I can go ahead and choose fluid capacity and transmission fluid type. Both those are highlighted. Hit the go button. Now that's going to add it to my list. So if I come down to the bottom down here, it's giving me my capacity in liters, quarts, and the type of transmission fluid to use. Okay, so let's go ahead and select some parts and put them in the shopping cart. I'll just go ahead and choose brakes. Let's go with some front pads. I can choose all the categories I want here. Hit the go button. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and select the front Wagner thermal quiet pads. You'll notice that the shopping cart is green along with this box up here. This box will keep a tally of the items that you put in there and the total. So we can choose the brake pads. I would need some brake rotors. If you can see it here, the brake rotors actually has two in there because it's giving you per car quantity. In this case, if you just wanted one rotor, then go ahead and you have to change that. So I'm going to add that to it. And my shopping cart says I have 3 items in there. Let's go back and I want to do a new group. Let's go ahead and look at some, maybe I need an oil filter. So I can just keep going to different categories, and I'll go ahead and choose a Wix oil filter and put that in my cart. Now let's go to checkout. Here's what the checkout screen looks like. It gives me a list of all 3 parts that I put in there. It gives me their totals. At this point, if I decide maybe I don't want that oil filter, there's a red X over here. I can go ahead and get rid of that. And now it's just waiting for me to do a PO number and any comments I want to put in. Place the order, and I'm good to go.